My name is Victor Mwakapila. I'm a documentary photographer. Yes, my journey in photography started when I was very young. So by that time, I didn't notice that I had that photography passion in me, because I was obviously young and, never paid attention to what I wanted to do. So fast forward to when I finished my secondary school. I met my friends. They had a photo studio. So they're using this camera called Nikon 5100. So whenever there's there's no client in the studio, I would get the camera and just play around with it. And yeah, so reached 2021, late 2020s. I bought my first camera, which was a 5D Mark II. Then I started practicing more. Since I met my friends, they were like commercial works, portraiture. So I was interested in learning that as well, studio works. And then I was like, everyone is doing the same thing. Why can't I do something different? Then I decided to go to videos now. I started videos. And I actually learned a lot. I can't say I'm there, but I learned a lot about videos as well. And then bought my first computer, started teaching myself again. So it was like late 2020, early 2021s. Let me just say 2 years of me practicing my camera and technical wise, let me say. So I learned my craft. I got into colors. I learned about colors. So I wanted to understand more before I go into professional photography now. I wanted to understand the basics of everything. The way my documentary journey started, it was 2022 when I went to document the Stop GBV Now project in Ndola. So we used to go into villages and talk to people, raise awareness about GBV, and I would see a lot of kids running around. So I would speak to them. And then I had carried my camera, as always, because I'm always moving around with my camera. Yeah, so I carried my camera and I used to photograph young kids, because with kids there's just this natural happiness that they have, even though there's crisis in the country. You would always see them smiling. It's just with them, Yeah. So for the Kalingalinga project, when I was first hearing about Kalingalinga, I had this perception of Kalingalinga being, it is a low-income, high-density place, but it had that tinted name saying there are a lot of crimes happening around, and I wanted to explore Kalingalinga. And then when I first saw the advert of the Stories of Kalingalinga, I really wanted to be part of it, because I knew I would do what I do on another level. Yeah, so with the Stories of Kalingalinga, I did a project called, at first I wanted to do the Gamers of Kalingalinga, which is still stuck in my head, because I was documenting kids as well, the way kids are playing, the way games are changing, because we first started with bones, solo. Yes, so it's slowly moving to digital now. We have consoles and everything, so it's what I wanted to document. Yeah, so I basically went for the kids as well. Yeah, I changed it to the Land of Dreamers, because when we were filming a lot of odd people, I noticed we were talking to adults only, and no one was talking to kids. So I would see a lot of kids running around. I was like, these kids have dreams as well, but why are we not talking about kids, you know? And talking to kids, you'd hear them saying, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot, I want to be an accountant. So I was like, okay, let me try going with the kids as well, because they're all dreamers too, you know? And I talked to like 5, and trust me, Kalingalinga has a lot of dreamers. It is a land of dreamers indeed. And I would love to document more of Kalingalinga now. What I achieved from the Stories of Kalingalinga workshop is I got to meet a lot of new talents, new creatives, artists, painters, photographers, professional photographers, amateurs, and you know, sculptures. I learned that art is broad, and I think the most thing that I liked about the Stories of Kalingalinga is it was a workshop with a lot of like-minded people that were open to share ideas with anyone. And yeah, I think I learned a lot from this workshop. Yeah, it has really inspired me to actually do my own project called Per Street, which I'll be focusing on showing the everyday struggles of the environment around me, the beauty and struggles of the environment around me, be it freelancers, marketeers, shop owners. I just want to know a little bit about what they're doing, you know, and how they started it. Yeah, I just want to document the streets and know the streets in depth. Yeah. Okay, so for me, I would love to see more of art workshops that is not limited only to painters and pencil artists, but photography as well. I would love to see that. Another thing is I would love for us to have like a national, and like the biggest national art gallery in Zambia, because we already have something like a museum, so we need something like an art gallery that's big, you know. And then another thing, like on my personal level, I would want like academically, you know. I know I have the knowledge about this, but I need the academic knowledge now. Yes.